All right, here we go. Ready?
All right, come on. Let's get this done.
So this will start in the hour. All right, I'm actually doing some programming in my head now. Ready? Here we go. iRock Radio, the world headquarters of rock. It is Caroli with Stephen Wayne.
What up, my brother? How you doing?
Wow.
Exciting times here at iRock Radio.
Yeah. And now I'm deaf as well.
Huh?
You're very, very loud.
Listen, I have to be.
Why?
I want us to be heard all over the world.
We have equipment for that.
Oh, sorry about that. I forget sometimes.
It's all good.
I'm on top of a building screaming my lungs out.
You know, I don't know if a lot of people know our history. You and I go back before you were even in radio.
Correct.
You used to harass me at
all the time.
All the local rock clubs.
All the time.
Andy's in Terryville.
Oh, yeah.
The Bridges Cafe.
Sure.
The Alley Cat in Bristol.
Yes.
You were always there. You'd always say, Mike Caroli, you know what you need to do over at CCC?
Yes.
You need to play this, and you need to play that, and you need to play this. And then one day, I walk in, and there you are, working at CCC.
See how the world works? I owe my entire radio career to you.
And Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
And Connecticut Schools of Broadcasting.
It is a cruel world, isn't it?
Cruel for whom?
But now I will say this.
Go ahead.
When I started my radio career, there was a guy in Hartford that was starting his radio career right about the same time at what was then the enemy radio station.
Milton Schmuck?
No. He was my partner. He was my general manager. He was our driving force.
We used to call him the Bronze Tiki God, remember?
I do remember. I do.
I'm Milton Schmuck, the Bronze Tiki God.
But across the street, at the competitive radio station at the time, was none other than the guy that sits in the studio with us right now, the new addition to the iRock Radio on-air staff, Concert Kid.
Yeah! Come on, brother. Woo! Yeah! Look at that.
How are you, kid?
I'm good. Very excited.
I am thrilled that you're here. I'm excited that you're going to be part of the iRock Radio air staff. And, man, we go back a long ways. We just touched on it a little bit. But you and you started at HCN.
Yes.
And I started at CCC at about the same time.
Yep.
The late 80s. I started at 86 at CCC. When did you start at
87?
So, yeah, we were close.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things, we were always competitive, HCN and CCC, and it later became CCC and MRQ, and then it later became CCC and the world, but back in those days, it was CCC against HCN, the two rock stations in Hartford, Connecticut, rivals and all that stuff. But you and I were always cool with each other.
We were cool with each other, but dude, it was cutthroat.
It was, yeah. You did your thing, I did my thing, but I don't know. I think it's because we had similar likes. Obviously, we like the same bands. We grew up at the same time in the same area. We're both from Connecticut.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
We grew up like 15 minutes away from each other almost.
Right.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that until we got to, start working in radio together.
Yeah. I'd see you at Maiden concerts.
Oh, yeah.
Van Halen concerts.
Yeah, all the rock shows back in the day. We were talking a few minutes off the air about AC/DC, and I said the only time I saw AC/DC was For Those About to Rock tour at the Hartford Civic Center.
And I'm like, what? You only saw him one time?
How many times did you see AC/DC?
AC/DC probably 3 times. Yeah.
I saw him the one time.
Yeah.
Why did I miss him so much?
I've probably seen him 8 to 10 times.
Really?
Yeah. But anyway.
I gave up after Who Made Who. That was it for me. That run was over.
I mean, if they came through, I would want to go see them again, but for some reason I didn't. I don't know why.
You're a busy guy.
I guess so.
You were always busy.
I still am.
Yeah, you are. You better not miss them this time because this might be the end of it.
Well, that's true. I mean, who knows how much longer they're going to go? They got one guy who's plotting murders. Who knows what's going on with
It's always the drummer.
Yeah, drummers. Right. So here you are, part of the iRock Radio family. But in between the time at HCN and iRock, you joined us at CCC.
I did join you at CCC from 99 to 2004.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
it was all kid all the time.
All kid all the time.
Yeah.
On the weekends, at the shows, everywhere.
Yeah.
And you and I have been concert partners over the years, too.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
What are you saying, Steve?
I'm not saying, hey, who bought dinner?
Depends.
Usually a record guy.
We tried to get a record guy. Yeah. A lot of times that worked out pretty well. I will say this, that, a lot of times I had access to tickets being the music director or whatever at CCC. But I will say, when we went to see Tool
Right.
He pulled off the miracle of miracles.
10th row.
We had no tickets to that show.
None.
And Kid and I were sweating it. And like we're up down at Mohegan Sun, and I'm like, I don't know. Like, all my resources are tapped out. Can't
I
get
was
into
like,
the show.
fine, let me make a phone call.
He makes a call. We end up sitting in the
10th row.
10th row.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, I can. I can. I can only imagine what went on to get those.
Hey!
I had something in my throat.
This is a family show.
Sorry, I had something in my throat.
So starting Monday.
Starting Monday.
I thought it was Tuesday.
Raven. Well,
Oh,
Jay Raven. Oh, wait, we can't say that. We haven't announced him yet. We announced him second.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to edit that out.
Yeah, edit.
Stephen Wayne.
Starting Monday.
So starting Monday, you will be joining
That's
us
right,
on
Monday.
the air at iRock Radio.
How time
the day
flies.
after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The biggest day in radio.
Who wouldn't want to be on the air the day after the
That's
Super Bowl?
incredible.
Yeah, I might be a little tired, but yeah.
Hey, but it'll be okay. It's a fun day to be on the radio.
Absolutely.
If you're a real broadcaster, that's a day you want to come
Listen,
in.
every day is a fun day in radio at iRock Radio, pal. Make no mistake about
It's
it.
absolutely true, Stephen.
Okay?
It is.
This is the best thing that ever happened to radio right here.
There was a time where I couldn't fathom spending as much time with you as I have the last 2 months.
It's been a lot of fun, bro.
It has
It's
been a
not
lot
going to
of
end.
It's-
We got a lot more time to spend
Well,
together.
you know, at least now we have other people to kind of water it down a
No,
little bit.
no,
as far
no.
as the time, the concentrated
No.
time that you and I spend together doesn't have to be as much.
We will be in the bat cave, locked behind closed doors, just
Why?
you and I.
Why?
Because we need that. We need that time, just you and I together.
He likes the close time with you.
That's a
Yes.
kid. Where will you be when we're locked behind closed doors?
Probably in here.
And I will say, it will be against my will because clearly I'm not volunteering for it.
Yes. You will
Where will
have
you
to.
be?
I will be here.
All right, so Concert Kid is joining us. He'll be on Monday through Friday and maybe beyond. But Monday through Friday from what time are you on?
2 to 5.
2 to 5. Oh, let's go
Thank you.
with
2
that.
to 5, sure.
Concert
Yeah.
Kid will be on 2 to 5 Monday through Friday. Every there's gonna be a lot of editing with this, but Concert Kid will be on Monday through Friday from 2 to 5 on iRock Radio. And
Sounds
that's
good.
fantastic, man.
Thank you.
Excited about
Thank you.
this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of this. This is an historic moment.
Welcome to the family.
Can we hug it out now?
We're a small knit community, but yes, we have the power.
He said yes, so he would like a hug.
Yes. Let's hug.
See? All right,
Yes.
you two hug. You will start there, and then we'll go from there.
I got some Wesson oil in the car. Let's go. Come on.
All right, Concert Kid is now officially a part of the iRock Radio family. Coming up next, the second edition will be announced on
really?
iRock Radio. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. That's news to me. See, we need more meetings.